Hi. And, wow, this is quite a fall that we have been experiencing here. And I've been, like all of us, it's all sort of walking around inside of me. And sort of as so many of us are witnessing and experiencing in different ways the big confrontation in North Dakota between our indigenous relatives and with what is definitely appearing as a sort of militarized response. It has really led me, and I'm sure many of us, into really looking at frontline and where is that front line inside of myself? Where is it that I stand up for what I truly believe in, and where do I sit down? And really walking in, really truly getting in touch with the danger, really, of indifference. And especially for those of us that come with a bit more privilege, it's easy to become indifferent in that we don't do anything. We see, but we don't act. We see, but we don't feel. We see, and we go numb to the more compassionate piece. And what I'm looking at myself when I fall into those places of indifference is, wow, I am at that moment truly contributing to a lot of what I don't want. And it's kind of, I mentioned this in my dream work, that to not consciously dream is to contribute to a dream that we are constantly talking about not wanting. And here we are, by not contributing or staying numb or staying indifferent, we are actually contributing to the very thing that we say we don't want. So the other place that I think many of us find ourselves also then is in a place of overwhelm, which also is a slowing down of action, a slowing down, a paralyzing of the system, and also does not really help us move dynamically as humanitas into a different way of seeing and a different sense of seeing ourselves. To really indulge in overwhelm is to indulge in the victim, which when you're standing on the front line helps nothing. It actually continues to contribute to the conflict and the growing conflict and the escalating violence. And so I've really had to experience what it means to really sit witnessing it all, being a container to all of the aspects, from the scary military with their form of oppression, arrest, stop, and pushback. How do I sit with that when it sits inside of me? How can I be a container? How can I build a strong enough structure within myself that I can hold all of that? I can witness all of that and not be indifferent. Witness that and feel and be compassionate. And how is it then from that place I can sort and discern what is true action for me? What is that true place of commitment? Where is my front line? What is it that really I do stand up for and I am certain about? And that which, when I teach about certainty, I say is something that you would, you go down for, that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt is your truth, is your sense, is your essence, is your soul's mission for holding this principle here. And so that is what, for me, defines my own front line. And what I have learned over the years is that as I increase my sense of the world, as I develop my periphery, and more spaciousness is experienced inside of me, then things have place to move around in. And when things have place to move around in. There is movement, and there is change, and there's a different kind of capacity that arises, even though the structure may not be really dense and the structure may not really hold everything at that time. We are beginning to be able to bring in the stream of consciousness that is a new perception, a new way of seeing. And then by focusing and giving it energy, I can start to give it a structure that it can stand up in. So how is it at this time that I can create that container with all that's going on and all that I feel called to this time to witness and create that greater compassionate container to hold that all. And when I say hold it all, I mean inside of me, to be able to truly hold that in me and witness and experience and feel and be connected to and integrated into everything that is going on as a step of evolution for my soul, for our cultural soul, for our global soul, for our evolution into a new world and a vision that has legs to stand on. So, those are my thoughts for today. Thanks. Bye.